Hello, art people. Welcome to day 2 of A is for Apple Baskets. Here's our dialogue for today. Day 2, I am producing and sorting apples with both uppercase and lowercase a's to demonstrate my ability to recognize the letters of the alphabet. So last week we drew our baskets, cut out our baskets, glued them on background paper, and we also started drawing our background. Now we're going to draw 6 apples, color them, and continue on with our flow map here. Before we get started, we're going to pause it here and listen to a story called Cezanne and the Apple Boy book reading by the YouTube channel Shell and Bee Studio. All right, now that we have listened to our story about Cezanne, if you are the bear, you can get everybody out a piece of paper at your table. If you're the alligator, you can get out a pencil and eraser for everybody at your table. I'm going to use Sharpie so you guys can see better, but we're going to draw about 6 apples on our paper. Here are some ideas of apple drawings. You can copy any of these apples, and here's actually step-by-step instructions for an apple. You can follow along with my tutorial, copy apples from here, or draw apples from your brain as always, or a combination of those things. Okay, so to draw my apples, I'm going to do a C, letter C, then a backwards letter C, and then I'm going to do a kind of a rectangle. It's a line going up, and connect. Then I'm going to do a leaf. So I'm going to do a rainbow line and a smile line. We did leaves in our last lesson. L is for leaves, tree sculptures. So you guys have drawn a lot of leaves. Okay, now I'm going to do that same thing, just a little different in each of them. So I'm going to do another curve, letter C, but maybe a little bit turned this time. And this time I'm going to do a smile line here, then a backwards letter C, and a rainbow line to connect. So kind of a different apple. And this time I'll do a curve for the stem. Curve line, connect with the curve line. And then maybe this time I'll do a curve line for a shine. So that's 2. Again, you can draw apples with me, draw your own apples, or copy from here. This time I'm just going to simply do a circle, but it's going to have a little smiley at the top. So a little smile line, big circle, then line, circle. Do kind of like this one. Then I'll do more of a blob shape for the shine. Blob. Okay, so I have 3. I'm going to do 3 more. All right, I'm going to do curve line, smile, curve line. This time in the middle of these 2 lines, I'm going to do a smile. And then I'm going to connect it to the outside with some curve lines. Curve and curve. Because sometimes there's like a little bump at the bottom. Stem. And I'll add a leaf on this one. And a shine line. Okay. Gonna keep going and make 2 more apples. Okay. I'm going to pause this here and let you guys catch up. Now notice how big my apples are. Make them big like this. All right, now that we've drawn our apples, And put our pencils down. And we're going to color our apples. So what color are apples? Yeah. Red, green, yellow, and brown for the stems. These are the realistic colors for apples. They're real. It's called realistic in art. If you want to do a funky color like purple or something, that's fine. That would be more of surrealism. So it's like kind of real, but a funky little twist to it. All right, let's color our apples. Okay. Now I'm going to pause this here and let you guys catch up. Okay. Now that we've all colored our apples, I'm going to pause it and we're going to watch a video by Jack Hartman about the letter A. All right, now that we've learned about the letter A, you're going to get a black crayon. And we're going to do uppercase A's on 3 of these and lowercase A's on the other 3. So let's start uppercase first. So down, down, across. It can be any 3 you want. Down, down, across. Down, down, across. Now let's do our lowercase a's. So it's kind of like a circle and a stick. Circle, stick. So around, up, and down. Okay. Now we are going to free our apples. So you don't have to cut right on the line yet. We're just going to free them from the paper. So each apple has its own little paper. So if you're a puppy dog, you can get out the scissors and then you guys can cut. Okay. Wait for you guys to catch up. Now that our apples are freed from our paper, we are going to cut on the lines and cut out our apples. We'll have a little trash pile, a little apple pile, and a little work. We need to work on this pile. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys catch up. All right, now that we all have our apples cut out, if you're the alligator, you can take the little trash piles from your table and put them in the trash bins at your supply stations. Okay, now if you are the bear, you can go back to your teacher's drawer and get out the folder of art that matches your table color. Because inside that folder is the artwork that your table started last week. And then take that folder and bring it to your table. And then you guys can pass out that artwork to your table. Okay. Now that we all have our artwork, we are going to label these baskets. So get your black crayon, and one of them will be uppercase A and one will be lowercase a. So uppercase A, down, down, across. And this one can be the lowercase a. Curve up, down. Okay. Now, if you are the puppy dog, you can get out the glue bottles. And before we glue them on, let's just plan where we're going to put them. So the uppercase A's are, of course, going to go in our uppercase A basket. Lowercase will go with our lowercase. So just sort out your apples. Okay. I'll pause it so you guys can sort yours. Okay. Now that we've sorted ours, we are going to glue these on. Now, let's start with our uppercase A basket. Find an uppercase A apple. Okay. Got it? Okay. Now, if we put this like this, it kind of doesn't look right because the apple's in front of the basket, but we want it to look like the apple's in the basket. So if you wanted to take your scissors and make this flat on the bottom, you can. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to cut this apple so it's flat on the bottom. So I'll let you guys do that. And then see what happens if I were to put it here. Now it kind of like looks like it's inside. Okay. Now, when we glue things onto paper in art class, do we glue on the background and then stick the item on it? We don't. We flip the item over. So you guys can flip your A over, your apple. Then we turn the item into a sticker, right? Right. So we glue on the back of the item. In this case, it's an apple. And then we flip it. Okay. You guys can glue your first uppercase A. Okay, now you can glue the rest of your uppercase A's over here. So you can have them like this. You can cut the bottoms of these, or you could even fold it, actually. Go like this. Have them wherever you want. You could have one like falling out of the uppercase A, but they should all go together, okay? So I'll put my uppercase A's in my A basket while you guys do your uppercase A's, okay? Let's see, I think I want this too. These are giant apples. Okay. Now I'm going to pause it while you guys finish your uppercase A basket. Okay, now that we've all finished uppercase A, now we'll do lowercase a. So again, pick out a lowercase a. And again, if you want to, well, look, mine, I didn't glue up at the top, so I could kind of stick underneath it. Anyway, if you want to trim the bottom like last time, you can. And same thing, flip it upside down, glue, and flip it. All right, now you guys can do your lowercase a's. All right, and I will pause it here while you guys catch up. Okay, now we're actually going to watch a video about overlapping for our art vocabulary word. It's called Overlapping in Art, and it's by Catherine Castellane. All right, now that we've learned that term overlapping, we kind of learned what we just did, right? Now, some of you guys finished your background last time. I encourage you to think of other details you could add to your background. For those of us who already know what else we're going to do with our background, we're going to continue now working on our background. So we're going to finish that up, and that's the last step of this lesson. Yeah. All right, you guys, and make sure your name is on the bottom right corner if it's not already on there. Okay, and that is it for this lesson. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.